You're now tuned in to the latest, the newest, hottest show on YouTube. I got a story to tell. Hosted by your boy, OG Sonny Blanco. Fire interviews, worldly topics, and much more. Stay tuned. OG Sonny Blanco. I got a story to tell. You heard?
Good people. 21 gun salute. You heard? You miss me? But yo, it's your boy OG Sonny Blanco. We back at it. You know what I mean? Had a little hectic last 2 weeks or whatever. Had some family business, tend to, mama love, papa love, and all of that. You know what I mean? But we back in the matrix right now. You heard? Shout it out. You already. 050 the movement. You already. Sheep Stay Sleep TV. You already. Empress Janet. You already. You heard? Jamil Saladin. Mac Mean. St. Laz. You already. Yo, today, we go do some what they call it. We go do some clout chasing today, right? But my clout chasing go be true though. You heard? We go talk about that son Gully today. Yeah, we go talk about Gully TV today, right? Now listen. 10 toes been hitting, 10 toes down kills me when he hit the nussy. The big nussy and all that with the shoulder shrug and all that. But 10 toes been going in on you, right? No freaky, right? But I got a little information. I know your peoples, B. Yeah, your cousin. We ain't even gonna put it all out there like that. You got some cousins, right? It's mad sisters, right? It's a whole bunch of sisters. One of them lived down here in North Carolina, right? They married to my son from Queensbridge and all that, right? But we ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna do family business and what I heard and what I ain't heard and all that. That ain't my style. I'm just gonna go off of what you present, right? You's a funny style dude, Gully. That's my word. I watched you, right? Like everyone you rock with, some type of way, for some reason, you turn right around and find a way to flip on them, right? You was all on Cavario Hood, right? Yeah, the books, I didn't even know about the books till I was watching your show a few years ago, right? I copped the books. I rocks with Cavario, you know what I mean? But you a funny style dude. You call Cavario and all that begging for an interview, right? You told Cavario, they out here saying I'm the new you. I'm the new Cavario, right? I'm a big fan and all of that, right? But as soon as you do your little podcast with Cavario, first thing you said out your mouth, you flipped it. Oh, Cavario said I was the new him. You, the number one clout chaser, homie. We all clout chasing some shape, form, or fashion, right? But you might be the inventor, B. You the number one clout chaser, but you chase the clout, you hunt down the clout, then you flip on the clout, right? Cavario was one of the first. Flipped totally on son, right? Haitian Jack. You was all on Haitian Jack hood. Sounding like a broad and all that. How much you love Jack, how much you respect Jack, and oh Jack this and oh Jack that and oh Jack ill and he's still a fly nigga and he got the security running around and they lighting sun cigars and doing this and doing all that, right? You was all on Jack Dick, all on his hood, right? But soon as Jack stood on his square, you flipped again, right? You's a professional hood rider, for real. But I peeped it. I see what it is. You was trying to get close to cats, thinking they was gonna plug you in. You was on your manipulation game and all of that, right? Oh, yeah, son got a name. I'm trying to get my page up. My page is popping, you know what I mean? I'm going to jump on Son, see if Son can put me on to this move and to that move and to this move. You thought Cavario, rocking with Don Diva, doing this and doing that. Cavario know mad people, mad celebs. You thought you could jump on Cavario coattails and ride his coattails to stardom. Cavario must have synced it, yeah? And backed you up a little bit, put you on the curb and all of that, right? So you got salty. Then you did the same thing with Haitian Jack. You thought Haitian Jack was going to take you out the atmosphere, out the hemisphere and all of that. You thought you was about to blow off the Haitian Jack. Your views was up. You put the little joint on the Amazon Prime and other media, social media sites and movie sites and all of that, right? But you thought you was going to jump on Haitian Jack coattails. You was going to be his American plug, you know what I mean? Since he in DR and all of that, you was going to be the voice of Jack while Jack in DR, right? Jack shut that down quick. So you flipped on Jack. See, you come with the schemes, right? Then when the G's see the scheme that you coming with and shut the scheme down, then you get on your bitch shit. Then you get on your crybaby shit. Oh, I ain't the one for this and I ain't the one for that. Same shit with Casa. Shout out Uncasa. Word. One of the most underrated lyricists there is. You understand me? Shout out Casa. Word, Harlem, stand up. Uptown, stand up. You did the same thing with Uncasa. You was riding Casa hood, right? Casa had you all down in Miami and all of this and all of that. Casa even told a little story about you. So you jumped on some dude and bit the dude's face and all of that. I'm going to get back to that because you think you tough. But I'm going to get back to Casa and the bite the dude's face and all of that, right? But you jumped on Casa hood. Casa had you all down in Miami living that life. You never seen nothing like it. You was calling back to PA and all that, calling back the area and all of that, telling them what that Miami life looked like and all of that, right? Yeah, but then you flipped on Casa. What's really good with you, son? Then, me and you went at it personally a couple years ago. You did the joint about Little Sean. Remember? And I hit you in your DM like, yo, son, be easy, family. Little Sean, a well-respected dude. You understand me? Plus, that's Brooklyn shit. You understand me? And Sean a G. Be easy. You acting like Erie, dumb fall from New York. Like, niggas can't touch you with something. You need to be easy, right? You hit me back in the comments. Hey, yo, Sonny, I don't know who you think you is. I don't even be reading your comments. You be saying this, that, and the third. Son, if you don't read my comments, right? Why is you texting me back a whole dissertation, a whole essay and all of that? But you don't read my comments. I'm a little nobody. I'm just somebody that watch your podcast, watch your show and all of that. But you go start off, you don't read my comments, but you go text me a whole essay and all of that. Come on, son. You read. And you was wrong. And you talking about real ones. And you not a real one. You talk all this tough talk, or you do this, or you do that. You in shape. I see you in shape. You work out and all of that. But that's what you are, playboy. You an athlete. You even say it in your joints. On the yard, you was an athlete. You went with the G shit. And you was a petty nigga because you did a state bid, homie. You wasn't getting money in Erie. You wasn't no big boy. You ain't no fed, nigga. Petty crimes, B. Petty crimes. Whole bunch of nonsense that add up to felonies, get you a few years and all of that, right? You ain't no tough guy. You young, you in shape. I'm 48, right? So Nussie, like he about my age, if not older, right? Nussie, a little slow with it, but he's still ready to get it in. You know what I mean? He's still ready to put in the mittens on you, them paws and all that. Right? Huh? You so tough, but you ain't leave that car. 1 foot in, 1 foot out type shit. You know what I mean? So you could jump back in the whip real quick in case Nussie ran around the corner on you or something. Word, but you tough, right? You go at well-known dudes just to clout chase because you know you don't want no problems with Joe Capone. You know Joe Capone, his reach is too long. Huh? That's like boxing with God. You don't want to box with God. But you know you in Erie. Funny thing is, Joe got a little paper, so when JoJo pull up, then what? Huh? Come on, son. Stop talking tough, man. Everybody, you living in your mom's basement, talking about you want a little corner store and all that. You probably a dude that got the corner store with like 2 or 3 rolls of toilet paper, some annihilators, and some bread or something. You call that joint a store. For most cats, that would be a front, right? But you ain't even getting no money like that because you still in Mama Duke's basement. You still in Mama Love basement, huh? You still driving a little minivan and a little Isuzu, whatever the fuck that was, right? So you can't be getting no paper off these stores, so it's not a front, right? Come on, son. You's a whole live official bird. I said that. And I'm a nobody. My channel was low. Yeah, I'm clout chasing. Yeah, I'm trying to get my numbers up. Whatever you go say, yeah, that's me. One thing's for sure, 2 things for certain. I'm solid, homie. My card ain't been pulled, homie. You understand me? I'm real every day, all day. I'm real online. I'm real offline. I walk it like I talk it, gully. Huh? You suspect, homie. Little innuendos about you ride with the other side and all of that. I can't too really talk about that because I don't know no information about that. What I do know is you's a broke somebody who trying to act like somebody. I know that. I know you talk all this tough talk and you talk all this gangster talk, but you ain't no gangster. Huh? Back to Uncasa, Miami. Uncasa said you always at some little store or something and the clerk or the dude who owned the store behind the register, whatever, was talking greasy, right? And you ran down on son. And they said son ran down on him, jumped on son, tackled son, and bit the nigga in the face like a pit bull or something. That let me know you ain't no fighter. You ain't no fighter. You ain't got no hand skills, nothing. Who runs up on a dude, jumps on him, and bites him? My pit bull used to do that. Yeah, I used to have a couple boxers. They used to do that. Who does that, B? A real G, a real hitter, somebody with some real hand skills runs up on him and 2 pieces him real quick. Last thing a G thinking about is biting, son. What that was, you was in front of Casa and his peoples. You wanted to show out for Casa like you tough. So you just acted, you erratically, and ran down on son. Oh, what I'm gonna do now? Push him down and bite him. Trying to bite his face off like you on what that shit you used to call that shit bath salt or something. You was on some bath salt that night, B. That shit was in Florida all crazy and all of that, right? You ran down on son, jumped on him and bit him. Nobody could vouch for your stories. Pardon. You ain't Erie, PA. Nobody stands up like, yo, your gully was a real one. I never heard that from nobody in Erie. I heard my son who you had beef with, the old head, with the chains on and all of that. You know what I mean? Trying to get to the bag and all of that. Even knowing you all your life. Nobody talks about your G card, homie, because you don't have one. You made up this whole facade and this whole image to come on YouTube with it. And you popped. It worked for you, homie. But you one of those ones faking until you make it. But you ain't made it yet, and you still faking it, homie. What's really hood? What's really hood, gully? You's a whole live bird, homie. What you care about is throwing on a little jacket or a little fit, you know what I mean? And looking fly. Yeah, that's all you care about, homie. You got no integrity, homie. You got no morals, homie. No principles, homie. If you do, they are weak. Weak as fuck, my G. How you talk all this tough talk 1 minute and on camera and all of that, but when son right there in front of you, live and direct, taking off his shit, you know what I mean? Shoulder shrugging and all of that, ready to get it in, big nussy and all of that, huh? You on the behind the steering wheel still, 1 foot in, 1 foot on the street so you could hop back in real quick in case Nussy run around that car, right? I ain't go fight you. I ain't go fight you, Nussy. What I look like fighting you? But You all amped up when you talking about JoJo Capone, though. I don't know Nussie at all. Respect the Nussie. But Nussie ain't playing with the money Capone playing with. Huh? Money could get you touched, homie. Huh? That's the thing that you must not be putting together. Like you rocking and you messing with real G's. Couple of these G's got some paper. Some of they reach is long. JoJo from Chicago. JoJo Capone from Chicago. That nigga reach in New York. That nigga reach in Cali. That nigga reach in Atlanta, Miami, Texas, Louisiana. That nigga reach in Puerto Rico. That nigga reaches long, homie. You ain't got the money to go to war with this man, right? So if JoJo was really on that type of time, you know JoJo now on that type of time. Joe ain't trying to go back to the who scale. Joe out here living his life. JoJo out here living his life, right? So you talk real greasy, right? But somebody that's right there in your hood that can actually put the paws on you, put the mittens on you and all of that. You ain't want none of that smoke, homie. So how JoJo supposed to take you seriously? How Haitian Jack supposed to take you seriously? How Cavario supposed to take you seriously? How little old me supposed to take you seriously? Walk it like you talk it, Gully. That's my advice to you, my G. Pardon self. Shout it out. Walk it like you talk it, Gully. That's my advice to you. If you go be gangster on rah-rah time, you know what I mean? Flexing your muscles and all of that. Be like that all the time. Be like that with JoJo Capone. Be like that with Haitian Jack. Be like that with Cavario. Be like that with Uncasa. But most importantly, be like that with the people in your town. Be like that with Big Nussy. Line it up. Huh? Line it up. He right there in the hood. It ain't no problem. Line it up. Be like that with Big Nussy if you go be on G-Time. If you go be on G-Time, do the celebrity boxing joint against 10 Toes. 10 Toes got a couple years on you and all of that. But I still believe son will knock you out, though. I don't know. You're two big dudes. Two big broad dudes. But one thing's for sure. Two things for certain. Character speaks. 10 Toes down, character speak well for him. Your character don't speak too well, homie. I put my money on 10 Toes down. But I would respect you more if you actually knuckled up or actually popped out instead of talking all this G shit behind your camera, homie. Behind your laptop and all of that, homie. You talk crazy behind the laptop because you don't want to get your top popped and all of that. That's what that is, homie. But yo, this just a little something right now, right? I had to clout chase real quick. Talk about this sucker ass nigga Gully and all of that. Come on, son. This nigga's a half-ass pretty boy, half-ass wanna be gangster, a half-ass athlete, half-ass getting money, nigga. Everything you do is half-ass, homie. You need to buckle down and just lock in on one thing. Maybe that'll pop for you, right? You can't be Malcolm X, right? And Jeff Ford. You can't do it. You can't be T. Rogers, you understand me? And Elijah Muhammad. You gotta pick which one you go rock with, homie, and be solid in it, B. You understand me? Come on, man. That's the contradictions, though. Everybody got the right talk. Yo, we need to do this and we need to do that. And I'm the type of nigga, I do this and I do that. But soon as somebody step up and test your card, right? When they pull your card, it ain't an ace. It's like a joker. It's a jack or some shit, B. Come on, man. Talking like you got a aces flush, right? Come on, man. This nigga playing 4, 5, 6. He playing CeeLo, talking like he stopping bank, like he head cracking and all of that. This nigga aced out every time he shot something, right? Come on, son. Stop that, Gully. Shit is sad. Shit is embarrassing. Coming from a dude that used to rock with you, you know what I mean? Liked your platform when you was all in Harlem, fucking with Jimmy and all of that. Years ago when you first started jumping, you know what I mean? When you had the little rappers and all of that on your joint. Years ago, you should have stuck to that, B. Instead of trying to be a philosopher or something, and a half-ass gangster. You should have stuck in that lane. Casa, don't let that nigga fool you, Casa. He ain't tough. He ran and jumped on that nigga and bit that nigga face because he wanted to show something to y'all. Thinking hopefully y'all put him in a camp and all of that. Thinking your money might have been more than it was and he could jump on a couple dollars by getting close to you. That's what he thought, right? He thought the same thing like Haitian Jack. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get close to Haitian Jack, see if I get a couple dollars, see if I get my name popping, rocking with Haitian Jack. Maybe Haitian Jack could put me in something. I know niggas is trying to do movies on a nigga life story and all of that. Maybe you wanted them. You wanted them. You look for what you could get from the situation instead of what you could add on to the situation. Good people, that's always the sucker. That's always the sucker. The one who's always thinking what he could get from the situation instead of what he could add on to the situation. Because when you're trying to get something from the situation, you just taking. You just taking. The relationship's not even. The business arrangement is not even. You just taking, right? When you adding on, that means you building up the business. You building up the brand. You building up the bank and all of that. And it makes more pot for everybody to eat, right? You don't want everybody to eat, nigga. You just want to eat, right? And it shows all in your character, B. I don't know you from Adam. I'm like I said from the start, I'm just going off of what you present, B. And what you present is some bullshit, homie. You shouldn't be called Gully. You should be called Foolio or some shit, B. It's you's a real live fool, nigga. Like the moves you make. Ray Charles could see them moves ain't right, nigga. But if you would have played your cards right, you might have been in DR right now chilling with Haitian Jack, right? You might have had a little spot for your little extra in a movie or something they about to do about the nigga and all of that, right? You would have played your cards right, Jojo Capone could have put you in the lane, nigga. You would have played your cards right. Nah, but you was a sucker-ass, jealous-ass nigga. You try to grab niggas' coattails. When niggas see you grabbing coattails and you ain't adding on to the situation, they cut you off. Then you talking salty about niggas. Y'all some funny style niggas, B. Get your mind right, right? But yo, just a little clout chasing, you know what I mean? Talk about little bitch-ass Gully real quick. 10 toes down, no homo. I like how you on top of that kid right there. Yeah, go ahead and knock him out real quick. Go ahead and finish him. Like in Mortal Kombat or something. Finish him, right? Yo, Jamil Saladin, my G, salute. China Brim, salute. R. Revere, double R. The Haitian General, double R, salute. The Jamaican Lion, Tavon Miller, the Yardie and all of that. Salute. Kahim Allah, you already know. Peace, God. Yo, the Waz, Sham, Ra, Alibaba, Ha, you already. Salute, good people. I'm about to jump back on it. We handled the business with Mama Love, handled the business with Papa Love, you know what I mean? Doubles then kind of slowed down, so we back to the one shift, so we about to jump back off on some regular type shit, you heard? OG Sonny Blanco, I got a story to tell. Tune in, right? Like the next story, I got a couple topics I want to talk about. Should I talk about Blue Boy, the Blue Boy situation? I saw something that Blue Boy said, right? And it sparked a light bulb in my head, right? And I wanted to build about that. Or should I build about hood situations, right? Like everybody in the hood, 9 times out of 10, most people in the hood, they civilians. They just happen to live in a violent hood. But they civilians. So, yo, in the comments, y'all let me know what y'all want to talk about next. OG Sonny Blanco, I got a story to tell you, heard? Good people, smash that like, right? Hit that subscribe, right? Touch up the little notification bell up in the corner and all of that, right? Rock with your boy, you know what I mean? I'm only bringing you my best work, respectfully, with the humble approach. You dig? We ain't talking all greasy. We ain't showing out unless we have to show out and unless we have to talk greasy. We just calling a spade, you heard? And Gully, you's a real live sucker. Get your mind right, B. You heard? Good people. 21 gun salute. Easy.
You're now tuned in to the latest, the newest, hottest show on YouTube. I got a story to tell. Hosted by your boy, OG Sonny Blanco. Fire interviews, worldly topics, and much more. Stay tuned. OG Sonny Blanco. I got a story to tell. You heard?